proceeding with caution.
Order received. Checking through.
Right, not there. I knew that.
Is it already my turn to take a picture? Have you taken a lot of pictures of others? Not a single one? Did you say great white shark? I see. Well, there's no need to rush. We still have plenty of time. For me, it's not about the location. Rather, there's something I'd like to have my photo taken with. Well... a photo shoot. I'm not really into that sort of thing, but... to be able to go to the seaside with... what's this? What a silly story. There's no such thing as a pink dolphin, surely. It's just... I feel a bit silly admitting what it is, because what I'm looking for might not actually exist. Aren't you curious to know what it is? You'd help me with my search? Even if you don't know what it is I'm looking for. I see. You're such a kind person. I'm merely stating the obvious. How about you come with me? When I find it, I'll have you take a photo.
Don't worry, I will protect you.
Everyone's firing all at once. Will anyone notice if I don't?
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
hear that? I thought you took yourself out by now. You're still going strong.
I told you, I don't intend on losing.
Oh, hey, Commander.
Where are you, swordfish?
That can wait. As you can see, I'm rather busy right now. And besides, I have a very specific idea of how I want my photo to turn out. I want to take a photo with the great white shark.
I was thinking the same.
Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not gonna happen for you. Because I'm going to be the one who catches the great white shark.
Excuse me. I feel like giving a nice, big hug.
Ugh, sorry, but I'd rather you not. Give the commander a hug instead. Hey now, let's not get carried away here.
I think you deserve a nice big hug as well, Counselor.
That's it. It's high time I catch this fish and show you what for. Commander, since you're here, could you hand me some of that bait behind you? I don't want to take my eyes off my fishing rod, not for a second.
Does using bait make it easier to catch fish?
Shouldn't that be obvious? Just like we can't resist certain aromas, like, say, freshly baked bread, fish can't resist the smell of bait. And this isn't your ordinary run-of-the-mill bait. This is special. With this stuff, you could catch every last bit of marine life in this ocean.
Everyone?
I don't need to rely on such chicanery.
In that case, could I borrow some of the bait?
Why? Hold up.
Huh?
Are you interested in the great white shark as well?
What? Has another competitor entered the ring?
It's not that. It's... Maybe something like that. It's that there's something specific that I'm looking for. The only thing is that I don't know if it actually exists or where it lives. So, I was hoping I could have some of Maiden's special bait to maybe lure it to me.
Ah, I gotcha. You want to confirm if this thing really exists? It's kind of like when you're farming in a game and you don't know where a good item may be located, so you have to check every nook and cranny in order to satisfy your curiosity. What you're doing is something that I can get behind. But I don't think I can spare any of this bait. I need it for my own purposes.
Oh, you do?
Instead, let me tell you something even better. I'll give you the recipe to make a special bait that no aquatic life form could possibly resist. Here, let me give you the recipe. I've got it written down somewhere. Take this, too. That stuff will attract fish like nobody's business. Once our underwater friends catch a whiff of that, they won't be able to pass it by. I made it. Yep. I went off information that I gleaned from a couple of games. I put all the ingredients back in the Ark and whipped up this little concoction before we came here. Of course. There have been plenty of times when the info I've gleaned from games has helped me in a pinch. This stuff is identical to what I used in a game to catch a great white shark. Oh right, one more thing.
Why are you giving this to me?
If you toss the bait out with your hands, you're not liable to get it out very far.
Sure, I could.
How would you know? You've never even used it.
Because I don't need it.
If you attach the bait to this fishing rod and give it a good toss, you'll be able to get it fairly far out there. Make sure to use it wisely.
I see. Thank you. I'll make good use of it.
One more piece of friendly advice. After you cast, you ideally want to bob the line to and fro, in a rhythm.
Why is that?
It is said that it intrigues the fish and makes it easier to hook them. Naturally. There's a lot you can learn from that game. In fact, I've got a few more tidbits of advice from it. Before we begin, Commander, could I possibly have a cookie?
Performing reload.
Everyone's firing all at once. Will anyone notice if I don't?
Oh, that was easy.
If I want to find what I am looking for, I might need to make the bait Maiden told me about. Would you walk with me to the beach? Huh? What even is that? It does live in the sea, but it's not what you just mentioned. Hi there, honey. Perfect timing. I was just about to go looking for you after a few more snaps. Rosanna and I are in a bit of a face-off right now. You know how Rosanna and I were arguing about who could get their photo taken here. In the end, we couldn't reach an agreement, so we decided to have a little contest. Each of us will take some photos on our phones, and whoever gets the better shot wins. Naturally, I imagine I'll be able to beat Rosanna without much effort, but you never know. So I was taking some practice snaps before getting my photo taken by you. Do you want to see the angle that I got here? I think it'd look good if you could emulate the same composition. Sakura? What are you two doing together?
Is here to take photos, and I'm looking for something. So, we're walking together.
Ah, got it. For a second, I almost mistook it for a date. In that case, do you mind if I borrow him for a while?
No problem. I'll be fine. I've got the instructions Maiden gave me.
Viper! Oh. I brought back a whole bunch of big leaves! Nicely done. Put some under the hammock and prop the rest up. Got it! She's got nothing better to do, so I told her to bring me some palm leaves that I could use as a prop. Better than her sitting around eating sand like she was doing. Besides, she's here as my assistant. under the hammock like you said. Do you want me to hold up the others like this? A bit higher. Like this? A bit more. A bit more? Good. How does it look? Does it look good? Be sure to make me look good. Jackal, keep that leaf held high, you hear? Hurry up, Commander! What the? Where's all that smoke coming from? What in the world is she up to now? What would she possibly be cooking?
Did you get the photo all sorted?
No, we didn't. Thanks to all this smoke you're kicking up.
I'm following the instructions to make the bait. Bait is supposed to lure in fish, right? I figured, wouldn't it taste better if it's cooked? Oh, really? I didn't know.
Are you kidding me? You're so used to having your subordinates do everything for you that you don't have any common sense left. That smells delicious. Can I have some?
Sure, go ahead. I've got plenty more.
Thanks! Yuck! That's disgusting. That may well be the nastiest thing I've ever tasted. I don't feel so good. My head hurts. And my stomach, too. You okay, Jackal? What on earth was in that stuff? I think I'm gonna barf. Honey, I've got to take Jackal over to see Mary. Let's take the photo later.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
They're mine! Mine, I said! You always do so often.
Cover.
Let's get this part done!
Oh, so annoying. Did you hear that?
I just feel sorry for Jackal. Let me see. Rafflesia saliva, flamingo claw, and white coral horn. I managed to get some jellyfish armor from Maiden earlier, so we're good there. I'm having quite the time tracking down these other 3 items, though.
Master! Master! I just found something incredible! Come and check it out!
Huh?
Isn't that incredible? These birds only have 1 leg! What a marvel of nature! Huh? Why on earth would you need that?
It's a long story, but I assure you that it's vital. I'm begging you for help in this matter.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I'm more than happy to put my skills to good use and extract a claw for you.
I don't think you have to pull one out.
Dang, these guys are tough. What the? Master, this one over here just grew another leg. It's experiencing rapid evolution due to contact with a new species. If we leave them unchecked, they might transform into some entity beyond our control. That was quite a scrimmage, I'll tell you that much. And I came out on the losing end. No, just my feelings. I'm just happy I was able to get the claw thanks to my superior fighting skills. I'm sure you've heard of a samurai who could catch a flying blade in midair?
You certainly caught it, all right, with your entire body.
Here you go, Master. This is for you. As for me, I'm gonna continue exploring this place. Oh, sure. I saw some Rafflesia around there. Also, there was some white coral on the beach. Would you like me to draw you a map? Cartography is a skill every spy worth their salt knows.
If you could, that'd be great. All right.
Firepower ready!
Everyone's firing all at once. Will anyone notice if I don't? Ugh, so annoying. Did you hear that?
Hello, you two. What's that you're holding? Is it white coral? Finding coral that's naturally white is quite a rarity. Are you going to use it for decoration?
It's a special material for a special purpose.
Oh? You do know that that coral contains poison, right? Okay, good. These kinds of toxins are no joke. If you were to get stung by that or something like a sea urchin, the treatment process would be very long and very painful. Oh yes, she just ate too much sand, that's all. She's perfectly fine now and running around like she always does. I haven't experienced any issues thus far from exploring the island. This would be a fine place to live. I'd love to stay a bit longer if possible, but... Oh, right. Have you ventured into the jungle yet? We found it while out exploring and saw an absolutely massive flower there.
I haven't been there yet, but I was planning on going soon.
You should go and take some photos there. Anise and Rappy should be there as well. I'm okay, thanks. Last summer was the best summer of my life. I already know that nothing will surpass that. So instead of trying to replace those memories, I'm content holding on to them as is.
That seems oddly sad to me.
Then you guys will have to hurry and reclaim the surface. I think that's the only thing that would be an improvement over last year. Well, see you at dinner time.
Anise! Don't move!
I'm staying perfectly still!
Commander! Anise. She's being eaten by a flower. She said something in the flower's mouth was moving, and when she leaned in for a closer look...
Ugh, it's so slippery and slimy in here, and there are dead bugs everywhere. Get me out of here!
Okay, I'll provide cover while Sakura opens fire.
That was horrible! I nearly lost my lunch! All the slime, and the bugs, and that horrible stench! Ugh!
I'm going to collect a sample. This stuff might be poisonous. Seems okay.
How do you know? Are you some kind of ninja who knows poisons?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Show me your ninjutsu then.
I'm afraid I haven't gotten quite that far.
Ugh, gross! This stuff is congealing. I've gotta wash this off me pronto.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh my gosh, Anise! What happened to you? And what's that rank odor? Actually, you tend to smell kind of funky anyway, so that makes sense. Where did you come out from all of a sudden? And why are you picking a fight?
Sure. See you then. The special bait is complete. Got to hang it on the hook. And now, all we do is wait. We should have asked Maiden how long we should expect to wait. You're right, we do.
Since when were you into fishing?
What are you trying to catch? What are you two doing here?
I saw you two hanging out together, and it caught my attention. It got me wondering what kind of fun you both were up to.
You were wandering all over the island, but didn't seem to be looking for a good photo spot. Instead, you appeared to be busting your hums attempting to collect a few things. I wonder what it could be.
Could you excuse us for a moment? And I have some important business to attend to.
Sorry, but I'm perfectly comfortable right here.
Same here.
In that case, Pink dolphins!
All right, not there. I knew that.
Proceeding with caution. Proceeding with caution.
Did you? All right, not there. I knew that. Cover.
Nothing can stand against my firepower.
So they do exist. They're so beautiful. Their coloring is exquisite. Yes, that's right. I've never seen one before either. Probably since they're so rare. Oh no, they left before I had the chance to get a photo. You're right. We can call them back with the bait. Turns out this stuff is effective after all.
Wow, pink dolphins. How lucky are we to catch a glimpse of them with our own eyes? Hey, you guys want to know something? There used to be an old legend that if you took a photo with a pink dolphin up on the surface, all your romantic desires would come true. My oh my, Sakura. I'm impressed. I hadn't picked you for the mushy type. You pretended to be all refined and professional, when in reality, this is what you were up to? How come? Who do you have the hots for so bad that you're on the hunt for a pink dolphin? Tell me.
Viper, you win. You can take a photo with the sea in the background. I'll take a photo somewhere else.
Seriously? Woohoo! However, I just realized what kind of photo I want to take. That's right.
you two are planning on trying to get a picture of the pink dolphin, don't even think about it. The pink dolphin belongs to me.
How come?
I'm the one who called them over.
Wow. So now you've mastered the ability to summon animals?
Is that a technique handed down in the Simikai?
That's right.
So that's why you were exploring the island? Looking for ingredients to make some kind of bait? Is that what's inside that bottle?
No.
No? Then you won't mind if I take some.
That's my property. Keep your hands off it. Nobody is allowed to touch my things. Don't make me say it twice.
Allow me to remind you of something as well. If I want something, I take it. By any means necessary. That's how I roll.
Yes, everyone has their own way of doing things. It seems to me that we're at a bit of a stalemate. Sounds like there's only one solution to this problem.
Are you guys fighting?
What the? When did you get here?
You surprised me.
Don't fight. We all need to try and get along. This is perfect. This will make a fine fishing chair. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. Less fighting, more getting along. Okay.
Let's go.
Everyone's firing all at once. Will anyone notice if I don't?
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Rosanna. How long do you plan to continue following me?
Following me? You've got it all wrong. I'm simply taking a walk.
Then, if you don't mind, could you walk ahead of us?
Now, don't rush me. I'll walk at my own pace. Thank you very much.
Despite how banal it may seem, shadowing someone is in fact a high-level skill which demands expertise. It keeps your opponent on edge, all without you having to make a move. It's not overly aggressive and doesn't cause any outright harm, yet drains your opponent's mental fortitude. Your opponent can't lower their guard for an instant, nor can they retaliate. It's a long-standing and sophisticated method of intimidation used by Hedania. When she said she'll use any means necessary to get what she wants, she meant it. That's what is both frightening and admirable about Rosanna. I don't have a fraction of her resolve.
Sakura! Sakura!
Jackal? What's wrong?
You said you had something to give me?
Huh?
Viper told me that you had something cool for me!
What about this?
Whoa! So pretty! Thanks!
Is it true that you caught a turtle that's 4 meters? How is that possible? There's no way a beginner could pull that off. I mean, I know I'm kind of a beginner myself, but still.
Who told you that?
Viper. She had to have been lying, right? There's no way that's true, is it?
Yes. Sounds to me like she's been spreading falsehoods.
Sakura, Viper told me that you'd injured your leg. Are you okay?
Hey, did you steal my sodas? You're the leader of an entire gang. You should have enough money for your own. And you hit the lens clock for my glasses.
Isn't the weather lovely?
That's all the bait I had. Now, please, let me be.
I have to say, I almost feel bad. I certainly did not go on a walk expecting this to happen. But thank you anyway.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. I'm glad we came to an agreement.
I'm tired. I just want to get my photo taken so I can rest. That spot over there by the kraken-shaped rock should do fine.
Go right ahead. You have my permission.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I'm satisfied with briefly joining in the excitement of that legendary sight. I can see something further inside. It looks like a cave. Will you come with me? No. Are you? Let's keep going. Look. Over there. The way we came is completely submerged now. It must flood when the tides come in at night. This isn't good. No. We're stranded. Listen to me. We are stranded. We will have to spend the night here. You and I. Just the two of us. So, come sit next to me.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Oh, when the day comes to the end, remember, today will be the first day of breathing together. Every night we walk out to the dark, nothing will keep us apart. In the pictures we take down,
Order received. Checking route.
all the stars twinkling clear.
Understood.
Because you're
All right, not there. I knew that.
in the
Found a spot.
pictures we take tonight will appear. All the stars twinkling. Moonlight shines bright. That's our spotlight. Come into my arms. Don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take lives inside every picture. I'll be by your side. Let all the pictures tell us. Let all the pictures tell us
I'm the winner.
who we are. When I'm with you, time
You're mine now, fish. I caught it. This is a foregone conclusion.
Keep us apart. In the pictures we take tonight will appear. All the stars twinkling. Moonlight shines bright. That's our spotlight. Come into my arms. Don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take.
This is a foregone conclusion.
Every picture I'll be.
Order received. Checking route.
All the pictures tell
Proceeding with caution.
who we are.
All right, not there. I knew that.
I see you walk into me slow and steady. Your eyes and smile, I never
Proceeding with caution.
forget them.
Understood. Understood. All right, not there. I knew that.
I like the vibes of this place. Trust me on this.
In the pictures we take tonight will appear. All the stars twinkling.
You've got to pay a little more attention to the camera settings.
Bright, that's our spotlight. Come into my arms. Don't forget this night. Oh,
It's okay. We can take it again.
take lives inside every picture. I'll be by your side.
Let's take even better photos next time, honey.
Pictures tell us. So let all the pictures tell us.
You've got to pay a little more attention to the camera settings. Am I the only one who feels sorry for the sea lion?
Understood.
Order received. Checking route.
I cover my own eyes.
Proceeding with caution.
When I'm with you,
How would you like to shoot it?
always flies.
Ooh, I really like it. Proceeding with caution.
Order received. Checking route.
Proceeding with caution.
Did you find something you want to take a photo of?
Oh, when the day comes to the end,
That's nice.
remember
That came out really well.
today will be the first day of breathing together.
Order received. Checking route.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Proceeding with caution.
In the pictures we take down.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Order received. Checking route.
All right, not there.
I feel like a special picture will come out of this.
Don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take lives inside. Every picture I'll be by your side.
It's okay. We can take it again.
Who we are.
Let's take even better photos next time, honey. You've got to pay a little more attention to the camera settings.
In the night, I see you walk into me. So
Let's take even better photos next time, honey.
your eyes inspire like
It's okay. We can take it again.
to forget them. Stand still with us.
Let's take even better photos next time, honey.
You're the brightest light.
It's okay. We can take it again.
The pictures we take tonight will appear.
You've got to pay a little more attention to the camera settings.
Moonlight shines bright. That's our
It's okay. We can take it again.
into my arms. Don't forget this night. Oh, every picture we take lives inside. Every picture I'll be by your
Wow,
side.
you did a great job capturing the whale. It would have been even better without that uninvited guest.
Pictures tell us who we are.
for victory! Nikke!
Right, not there. I knew that.
Order received. Checking route.
Understood.
Remember,
Proceeding with caution.
today will be the first day.
Order received. Checking route.
Proceeding with caution. Proceeding with caution.
Order received. Checking route.
Understood.
I feel like a special picture will come out of this.
Night will appear, all the stars twinkling clear.
You've got to pay a little more attention to the camera settings.
Starry spotlight, come into my arms, don't forget.
Wow, you did a great job capturing the whale. It would have been even better without that uninvited guest.
Every picture, I'll be by your side. Let all the pictures tell us
Proceeding with caution.
who we are.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Order received. Checking route.
It's going to be a long fight, so you better come prepared.
The night, I see you walk into me slow and steady. Your eyes inspire, I never want to forget them. Stand still with the stars in the night, because you're the brightest light.
This was a foregone conclusion.
Now my shine's bright, that's our spotlight. Come into my arms, don't forget the sight. Oh, every picture we take inside every picture I'll be.
You're mine now, fish.
Let all the pictures tell us so. Let all the pictures tell us who we are.
I'm the winner.
And every side of you I cover my own eyes. Reminds me when I'm with you, time always flies.
I caught it.
Oh, when the day comes to the end, remember today will be the first day of breathing together.
I'm the winner.
Every night we walk out to the
Proceeding with caution.
All right, not there. I knew that. All right, not there. I knew that. All right, not there. I knew that.
Proceeding with caution.
Order received. Checking route.
Understood.
All right, not there. I knew that. All right, not there. I knew that.
picture, I'll be by your side. Let all the pictures tell us who we are.
Understood. Understood.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Understood.
Order received. Checking route. Order received. Checking route.
Understood.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Understood.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Understood. Understood.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Proceeding with caution.
All right, not there. I knew that.
And every side of you I cover my own eyes. Reminds me when I'm with you, time always flies.
Proceeding with caution.
Comes to
Understood.
remember, today will be the first day of breathing together. Every night we walk out to the dark. Nothing will keep
All right,
us
not there.
apart.
I knew that.
The pictures we take tonight will appear. All the stars twinkling.
Everything superfluous will be banished from Paris. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. I got you something. Everything superfluous will be banished from down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. with those who would threaten the kingdom. Let's make some waves! Rounding, focus our attack. Those who would threaten the kingdom. You are mine!
Who touches what is mine will pay the price.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. Break it to you, but this is the end. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Keep the momentum going. Cheer, Virgin! Who wants this place? Immaculate!
Proceeding with caution. Proceeding with caution.
Order received. Checking route. Order received. Checking route.
Oh, when the day comes to the end, remember, today will be the first day of breathing together. Every night we walk out to the dark, nothing will keep us apart.
Order received. Checking route.
The pictures we take tonight
Proceeding with caution.
appear all
Proceeding with caution.
to